Oh, you want to see some crazy reviews on Amazon? Go look. Power tools. Oh my god. Some of those people are really creative with concrete shakers, which you use them to get the bubbles out of concrete while you're letting it cure. And you can also use it for other things as well. But basically, it vibrates the concrete. The reviews on those are priceless if you have a even remotely dirty mind. Because you can see by looking at them what people are thinking. Bought this for my wife. Okay, God, no. Please don't go down that road. Whirlwind Sin can be powerful in PvE. Yeah, Whirlwind Sin can be decent in PvE. I mean, sadly, I feel like this is just my personal opinion on it. I actually prefer the Whirlwind Assassin over the Whirlwind Barbarian. And I know that's bad, but it's just... it feels better to play. I mean, it is. It is what it is. That's just how I feel about it. Okay, you are not really useful versus these guys. And I think she just uses my last use skill. So if I drop out traps... oh, it had to be Frenzy Taurs. Had to be snakes. No, these are not snakes. But I felt like referencing Indiana Jones. There you go. Okay, so mana potion. Wow, we actually used up an entire row of these already. Jesus. So is this small charm going to be better than what we've got? Probably not. No. Let's see. That would kill someone I have used with work. You should see the reviews for our Haribo. Yeah, those are hilarious too. The Haribo Sugar Freeze. And it's true of all the Sugar Freeze. There was a a review for Sugar-Free Jolly Ranchers that was pretty priceless too. When assassins steal the whole only thing making Barbarian tolerable to play. I actually prefer Frenzy Barbarians over the Whirlwind Barbarians. I've always had a fascination with those. So let's go ahead and we are going to go with a town portal here. Why? Because we can! And we are going to go back to looking for the waypoint. And we'll just normal attack through a lot of this. Hey, a Flawless Emerald. I actually will take that. Flawless Gems? Abso-freaking-lutely. And this is going to be a dead end. But it's experience. How much are we getting experience-wise for these? A decent chunk. That's actually not bad. I was curious how much it was going to move up per kill. It is awfully warm in here. It's the middle of freaking winter. Why is it hot? Oh yeah, global warming. Never mind. But yeah, I understand the frustration about Whirlwind Barbarians. It's been kind of crap for Whirlwind Barbarians since they nerfed Whirlwind to be based on attack speed. I remember whenever the Spear Barbarian with Whirlwind was the thing, even though spears are slow, it really just helped them punch through a lot of stuff. Because you had the massive radius and it would just randomly hit in that radius at a specific speed. So, when they changed that, a lot of Barbarian builds went downhill. They had to switch over to Berserk and Concentration and other stuff like that. Before we continue on, I'm actually going to turn my fan up. Hopefully it won't come through. I'm also going to adjust the position of the door. There we go. But yeah, there's a ton of priceless reviews on the Amazons. I don't know if it's a bug, intended feature. It's to warn you, hey, you could be attacked. But guess what? We can't be attacked in town, damn it. It doesn't work that way. Have a good one, DV. Have a good morning, evening, whereabouts in the world you are. So, yeah, we're ready to... Oh, yeah, we needed to refill our potions. That's what I was going to do. That's why I was up by Mala. Mala, 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 Mala. Mala. So let's go ahead and throw those in there. That should be... Yeah, we are full. And we'll go ahead and transfer that gem over so it's not in our inventory. Did we have anything in our cube? I forget. No, we don't. Okay. So we can mess around with the cube if we need to. So into the passage, let's go down. Let's murder the frozen river. I figured there'd be enemies around the corner. I'm trying to remember what pattern this is. I should probably let the shadow do these traps. I should probably stand back, drop a couple traps, let the shadow kind of back up on the traps. I don't like the rot walkers because they're pains in the booty. And I want mercenary. Mercenary, go after him. There you go. He's doing good. There we go. And as long as he's freezing them, this will usually shatter them. Good by me. Go, Shadow, go. Nice. Let's see if we can get the... Yeah, we can't get him to teleport with us. There were reports of them teleporting with people, but we can't seem to get it to happen online. That said, I hopefully, some of the stuff they add for mercenaries will make them survive a little longer. Go, mercenary, go. Yeah, that's actually good. This actually setup is not bad. Go with it. So, yeah, we're doing pretty chill here. Hopefully, in the new year, we'll be pretty quick to get patch 2.4. Now, what they're probably going to do, and this is just going to be a heads up for you folks, is that they're probably going to release 2.4, then wait a bit, and then release the ladder. I don't think it's going to be right off the bat. I think it's going to be a little bit delayed after the release of the patch, if I had to guess. Go, mercenary, go. See, this is where the mercenary shines. Getting rid of these little bastards. I like him for that. Hi, guys. As far as Boazons go, while I am looking forward to like any kind of buffs they do for physical things, the thing I'm watching closest. Yeah, I can speak. I swear, the words they do come out of my face eventually. Is I'm looking for the fire skills specifically. I'm wanting to see if they actually do something to the immolation arrow to make it actually viable. Remove the cooldown from it. That's all I'm asking. They'll make it competitive with Firewall, and we'll be all happy. That's all it needs. Okay, so this is the way we want to go. We want to go up. I'm actually surprised. Okay, so there's Temptresses. 3, 4, 5. There you go. Good job, mercenary. Deal with these guys as well. Yeah, I miss having an interesting immolation arrow. I also miss... This is going to be a thing that most people aren't going to understand, but there was a time whenever extra fire damage sources increased the radius of the exploding arrows. And it's what made the bow sorceress so damn broken that now it scaled the damage. But basically what happened was you would have it just be a massive radius. Even though the graphic wouldn't change, the radius would increase. with each additional source. So you'd end up with just these massive, deadly pieces of nonsense going on that would wipe out the cow level faster than a Javazon if you knew how to do it right. And it would, people were like, yeah, it was faster than even like a good Javazon. People doubted it, and then they caught it in the face. Okay, so there's our level up. Let's go ahead and get some more traps going out here. And we will do B to charge that up. And boom, that's like a huge chunk of his life. And he did. And yes, I intentionally backed off of that because I didn't want to have to deal with the amount of damage that was going to toss out at me. That would have not been a fun situation. And yeah, we're going to have to repair up to this. Act 3 Mercenary was your favorite until you figured it out. Act 2 is way too OP. Yeah, Act 3 Mercenary would be good if they just... all they have to do is give it masteries. I don't know why they're being so cagey and saying, we're going to give it like special additional abilities. Just give it masteries. It's fine. It would be good after that. It would actually be a damage dealer. Would you think if they speed up Fist of the Heavens would speed up Immolation Arrow? Fist of the Heavens is a whole different thing for me. I think that this is a PvP concern, and I know that people are going to be pissed about that, but I think for the Fist of the Heavens to be balanced in PvP, they need a cooldown on it. But for it to be good in PvE, they need to remove the cooldown on it, or give it a Nova-like effect where it does an AoE. Smaller area than Nova, but still Nova-ish. Is how I think they should fix it. There may be... they might have a different idea that ends up working just fine. But... good afternoon. We'll see. So I need mana potions. And yeah, we're good. We're not needing too many healing potions. We might actually go 1 and 3. That or switch mercenaries. Because we are at level 27, which means we need 2 more levels before we can hire one that can actually use it. And yes, I am getting a bit of dexterity just because we are going martial arts and I am going to eventually need to hit. And I'm also going to need a bit more in the way of extra tricks up my sleeve. And we are at what level with that? Level 11. Okay. And no, we can't use it unless we have a claw, which might actually be beneficial to us at this point. Because we are still kind of just going on with the kind of crappy stuff for now. You have to realize we have not been using our actual level stuff for a while now. Can I get away from you? Thank you. Let's go ahead and use that. And how are our resists? Awesome sauce. And we'll check what she wants to give us. If she gives us good claws, we'll use them.
Good morning. You have thank you.
Okay, so inventory. Auto repair is actually kind of nice. I mean, I like the crushing blow and open wounds, but we might actually use this so we can actually use the fire claw and just put this. No, I don't want to. Yeah, I have to swap it with that. I keep forgetting. I can't just click on stuff. I have to actually swap it out. And so what we can do here is go into our skill tree. Bind that to B. So now we can charge up the fire damage. Go with that if we want to. And we also have charms that need to be brought over. It's whatever. Yeah. But for Immolation Arrow, I think they should just remove the cooldown. And maybe give it a little bit more damage. Even if they don't boost the burning damage, they need to give it some exploding damage. So Crystalline Passage, let's go ahead and move on towards the Ancients. My goal is to kill the Ancients today, probably even Bale. I would like to finish normal difficulty in this session because we've kind of been dragging it out because internet issues. And right now we're not having internet issues, knock on wood. Yes, you can hear the thump through the microphone. Deal with it! At least you can tell that I have a wooden desk that this is currently drilled into. Yes, it is actually drilled into the desk. The microphone is, because that's on an arm. But, yeah. Just better synergies between fire arrow skills. I really think they should remove the cooldown on Immolation Arrow. Don't touch. That's okay damage. It's not great. It's something, but it's not great. Wow, Frozen Tundra right off the bat. I'm just going to drop traps and just keep running. I really don't feel like dealing with a lot of this stuff. And we'll get XP just because we're in the area while they die. And let's go ahead and grab 2 wells and just keep running. Now, if we find the waypoint while we're running this way, awesome. If not, it's tough. And yes, I am intentionally aiming away from the enemies when I drop the trap. And we'll just go punch something real quick. Hi, guys. Can I get that to trigger? There we go. Nice. Okay, I'm going to keep moving. I don't feel like sticking around out here because everything is like super mobile out here, which can make it a royal pain in the butt to deal with. And as long as we can keep the traps going down, we'll get a little bit of experience as we run through. Then we'll get the Ancients afterwards. But if they remove the cooldown from Immolation Arrow, it basically becomes like the Firewall. And Firewall, despite people being, oh no, it got nerfed, it's absolute rat shit now. No, it's actually halfway decent. It's just not overpowered. You can't just stack a million of them on top of each other and have a boss die in player's 8 on like half a second. Hey, Mercenary, can you not? There we go. We're through there. The name bars are trippy looking. Yeah, it's a little bit weird. There's a healing potion for you, Vanji. I'm looking. There it is. We want to get into the Ancients' Way. I don't care about those guys. They're just a pain in the butt to deal with. Let's actually go to town and restock. But yeah, it takes some getting used to where to look on the controller. I wish it was mirroring the health up to the top thing, because I am used to looking up there, but I guess if you're used to controllers, you're used to having it over the enemy. And that's good there. And this build is actually working for normal. It's going to fall off in Nightmare. It's not even a question of maybe, it is 100% going to. That's one reason why we are leaning into Death Sentry. I may actually have to do some grinding before Nightmare difficulty anyway. Okay, so we need the waypoint first. Without a doubt, the waypoint first. Let's go ahead and get this charged up. Okay, get that going. Hi, Moon Lords. And that's not doing bad damage, not yet. It will be really hard to deal versus the Ancients. That's going to be one thing that I am actually really worried about, is the Ancients. Oh, I didn't have 3 charges. No! Okay, get rid of you. Get rid of you. And I do like that our attack speed with this is actually semi-reasonable. Okay. So we need you back. We need that going. I keep forgetting to cast that, by the way. The burst of speed. We don't need the fade yet. We actually have decent enough resist. And we aren't going to get enough damage reduction from it for it to really matter. So let's go ahead and throw that. And this should be the waypoint, right? Maybe. Nope, it's actually not. Okay, so... Ooh, she stacked it on too. Sweet. Hers are lower level than ours, so it's going to suck just a little bit, but it's still fine. I wish I actually had some kind of, like, tracker on the character. Like, not just rotating around the character's hip. For the... Yeah. For the actual charge-ups. I would like to have some kind of thing, even if it's just on the actual charge skill, just a number on it, telling me how many charges I have. Hey, we got another angelic. That's all I need for angelics. 2 angelic rings is more than good enough. So that's going to be good if we actually want to farm Ubers online. I don't really care enough about it to do it. Oh, and we ran out of mana. Oh, geez. Okay, so they're going to get angry at me. But yeah, you can see we can see the 3 here because guess what? We can actually see our character. But if we're behind a wall, nah. We can't actually tell how many charges we have. This is a dead end, but I am fine with that because it's more XP. I kind of wish that this increased the duration of the burn. Does it actually? Let's see. I don't think it does with each level. Yeah, it just does damage per second. I don't think it increases the length of it. So you get to come back. And up we go. Hopefully finding the waypoint soon. Yes, we are intentionally going around the edge because the waypoint can never spawn in the middle. That's just how it works. Die, slashers. There you go. Let's see. How are we looking on mana potions? I am going to just drink this one. So put that out. I have to say, I like the flexibility of this kind of build with the... Ooh, we were way desynced there. I like the flexibility of this kind of build with the martial arts. I would not... I mean, with the controller, sorry. I would not like it with... Oh, crap. Brain fart. I would not like it with keyboard and mouse. Unless we were using specifically hotkeys and playing it just basically like a MOBA. There you go. Give me all your money. Okay, and that's up to the area at Summit. We're going to go ahead and drop a portal there because we're going to need it. We're definitely going to need it. We just need to kind of dodge around and hope for the best. Stamina Shrine, yes.